Yo, yes, now people, what's going on? Just realised I've got my AirPods in. I've got some new AirPods, by the way. Every time I do a vid, I'm just getting something new now. You know, I've just got to flex on everyone. Got these third gen AirPods, which I actually thought, like, just the regular ones. I thought these were quite new, apparently been out since like 2020. Oh, the tunes started playing. So, apparently these have been out since like 2021. I had no clue. But yeah, my mum were fucked really. I had them since about 2019. Said well, really good investments, AirPods, to be fair. Like, I think the reason they're so expensive is because they're that durable. Well, let me just make this bit a little bit brighter. That's better, I think. So, yeah, because I want to stay active on YouTube, because one thing that you have to do if you want to get better at something, or if you want to do well in anything really, is to be consistent. So, I mean, it's all well and good saying that I'm only going to make videos when they're going to be high quality, they're going to be this and that pre-planned, but if you're making videos once every 3 months, like, no matter how high quality they are, unless you've got an established fan base, then you're just not going to, unless you get lucky, you're not going to make it. So, I mean, my plan ain't really to make it. I think YouTube's a good outlet for me. It's a good way also to capture memories and stuff like that of things I do, not just for me, for my friends as well. So, that's one of the reasons. That's pretty much the main reason I do it. You know, I don't think I want to be a fucking YouTuber who makes loads of money, but it'd be, you know, it'd probably go nicely if I did also make it big. But yeah, topic of the video, just off the top, is insecurities. And it's something I want to cover because I've noticed it a lot recently. The topic and the concept in other people. So what actually really triggered me to do it is this person. I think if I can find it, it'll be here, right? So this girl saying that she thinks, like, she's deluded and thinks that she's a runner because she does a fucking 5k in however long. I don't have the person right now, but the comments on that video are all like, oh, what a shitty post, oh, why do you have to make a post like this? There's people like us who do a 5k in 40 minutes, like, why are you calling us out, this and that? Number one, right, the girl's not calling anyone out. She's, if anything, calling herself out and putting herself in the same group as the people who are commenting. So it's fucking crazy how insecure these people are to be commenting that straight away without even looking into what she's saying. Straight away they're thinking that they're being attacked, their ego's being attacked, their security's been attacked, which is how you become insecure, how you show insecurity. So, yeah, there's all these people commenting, oh, what a shitty post to make, there's no need to put people down, blah blah. When the girl is putting herself down, really, and you're choosing to go and get insecure over it. But the thing is, all these people commenting like, oh, I do a 5k in 40 minutes, I do a 5k in fucking 35 minutes, it's fine, like, it's like making it real, like a safe place, like just nurturing themselves, mate, fucking self-loathing, and just acting like it's okay. Mate, if you're doing unless you've got some serious impairment, you should not be doing a 5k in 40 minutes if you are genuinely running all the time. You know, if you run once a year, you're a woman, you're overweight, you know, you've got some, I don't know, some sort of impairment, then it's fine. But if you're doing a 5k in 40 minutes every single time, then there's just something wrong with you. You don't have the work ethic, and people just don't want to hear that. It's exactly what it is. It's you being comfortable, you not having the work ethic to improve. If you're, why would you do something to just stay the same? You've got to have, I feel like you should continually try to improve in any endeavour that you make. Otherwise, what's the point? Like, why are you running it? Like, and the thing is, these people are okay with running it in a 5k in 40 minutes, because once they see a post like this, it then prompts them to go and comment and become real insecure about it. So clearly, if they were actually happy with doing it in 40 minutes, they wouldn't be commenting that. You know, they actually wouldn't be asked, but they clearly are. So what I think is good about having insecurities like this is it shows you, it's pretty common sense, but it shows you where you need to improve. Like, these people, instead of looking at it in such a negative way, could use that insecurity to realise, well, look, I'm seeing this person to make me realise I'm running really slow. What can I do to improve it? Do you know what I mean? So any insecurity that you have can be used in a positive way. Once these insecurities come out, it's a good thing because it makes you realise what you need to improve. So I'll give you an example. When I see like a story of someone related back to running again, someone doing a 5k and I saw someone doing 5k in 19 minutes the other day. I was like, fuck me. That made me feel like I think I run 5k's pretty fast. I think my fastest only like 22 minutes. But I saw that and I was like, fucking hell, mate. I must be a lazy little cunt. I must be a lazy little fuck. And I was there like beating myself up. Then I realised, well, what are you doing to, well, like what can they do that you can't? Like, you can do that. You're just choosing not to. Do you know what I mean? So from then, I've brought down my 5k times a lot. It made me insecure, and in order to combat that, I've worked towards making my 5k times better. That's just an example. I was talking a lot about running, but it's, you know, running's a good thing because it's really easily measurable. But every time I think this is a really good outlook to have is when you are presented with an insecurity of your own, you should always use it in a positive way to improve yourself. It's the exact same thing, exact same concept of stepping out of your comfort zone. Do you know what I mean? Because once you get comfortable is once you stop growing, once you stop exploring opportunities. It's like, it happens a lot. I talk about this. I talk about relationships a lot, but I see it all the time in relationships. All the time. You know, people just get comfortable because, you know, when you're single, you've got to make yourself attractive. You've got to make yourself, you know, likable. Like people want to have. What fucking I'm jumbled words. Right, you want people to find you attractive, to want to have you. I don't want to say it, it's a right fucking mouthful, to want to have you, right? So yeah, once you get with someone, it's like, because the person isn't going to really call you out on your negatives, then there's no need for you to improve those things. You know what I mean? You'll say you're a bit overweight. It doesn't really matter because, you know, you're in this relationship which is supposed to be so good, it's supposed to be a positive to your life, but a lot of times it just ends up being a negative because people just get too comfortable and just let themselves go because they now have a partner and they think, well, yeah, that's it now. No self-improvement, no development of the self because I now have another person. Like, what really annoys me as well is like in relationships, it's like apparently the other person should be your number one priority, but I think you should always be your number one priority, no matter what. You should be in the least selfish way. You should be your number one priority always, because if you start sacrificing things you like, your health, like putting on weight and stuff like that, mental health, things like that, just to make the other person your number one priority, it's just a downward slope, mate. It is. It's why a lot of relationships don't work out, why a lot of people get cheated on, because they let themselves go and their partner no longer finds them attractive. Do you know what I mean? It's understandable, mate. Like, if you're not the same person, that if you what gives you the right to go downhill from when you get in a relationship? Like, how do you expect the person to stay with you? Because you're not the person that they got with. So, how? Do you know what I mean? It makes fucking no sense to me. Yeah, bit of a rant there with relationships. Yeah, once again, like, you see a lot of good-looking lads get with like less good-looking lads. It's a phenomenon no one could fucking crack, but I think I've cracked it. I mean, it's not really cracking it, it's common sense, but I think the reason it is can once again be linked back to this. So if they were to get with someone who is really good looking, got the best body, got the best job, is just absolutely thriving in all aspects, then they would also have to most likely keep up with that person in all those aspects. Whereas if they're with somebody less attractive, who, you know, they're sort of higher up on the scale from that person, then they can sort of just be themselves, and the other person, because of, you know, the fear of usually not being able to get anyone else, will just do anything and will just stay with them no matter what, because they think, well, I can't get anyone better, so I'm just gonna accept them for who they are. So yeah, I feel like when people want to be comfortable, they get with someone who's not going to challenge them to develop. And people should be developing together, but, you know, it's just comfort. Comfort is nice. Comfort is nice. You can't blame people. You can't blame people wanting to be comfortable. But another part of what I forgot to mention is your friendships and the people you hang around with. Are they challenging you to be the best version of yourself? Because a lot of people find it better to find it, you know, because it is less mentally taxing, I guess, to be friends or hang around with people who are just going to say yes to your every move, who are just going to, you know, agree with everything that you do, never tell you when you're going wrong. And I genuinely think that's the worst type of friend you can have. Someone who isn't honest with you about what, you know, what you're doing and your choices, and just supports everything you do. I'm not saying that you should, you know, a friend should like physically try and get you to change what you're doing. They should point out, you know, when, in an impartial way, just when you're doing something wrong or making a wrong choice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. We're telling you, mate, listen, pal, what you're doing isn't right for you, isn't good, in my opinion, isn't good. And then it's up to them whether they want to take it or not. But a lot of people don't like that, and they will just hang around with people who will just say yes to everything they do, because the simple fact, they don't want to be sure, they don't want to get insecure, because insecurity, you know, no one likes to be insecure, no one likes to be insecure, although you can use it to your advantage. Like I said, no one likes to be insecure. So I think you should always surround yourself with people who are going to challenge you to become better, you know, in every aspect. Even people you train with, you know, say you play football and you're playing with a load of people who are just fucking lazy, everyone on your team's lazy, you're going to be the same because you have no reason to be better. But if you go on a team and you're the worst one there, everyone's doing better than you, it's going to 100% make you want. Some people will just quit, once again, because of insecurity, they won't like it. But the people who can step outside the box, who can use this to their advantage, will understand where they're going wrong and take from those people what they're doing right in order to develop themselves. It's the same in anything: sports, career, relationships, life, mate. Just use your insecurities and embrace them, because knowing them can be the most powerful thing you can. Honestly, don't ever think when you're insecure like that, I need to get myself out of this situation. No, you need to get yourself out of that insecurity, mate. That's all it is. But yeah, I'm gonna quit yapping now. It's been, I think, about, say, 16 minutes, but I sort of ended the video and then I realised that I had something else to say. So yeah, I think it's about 2 or 3 minutes shaved off, so about a 12-minute video. Just went for a walk today, bit of a meditative one, and I just thought before I got in, I'm going to do a YouTube vid because of consistency, and because I just want to get shit, like, you know, I just want to share my thoughts and things that I think could be helpful, would be very helpful to me, with you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, everyone, I'll catch up in the next video. I'm not sure if I've got any plans upcoming this month. I think it's a bit of a quiet one, but I'll see. Cheers to everyone, and as always, adios.